Well, hello and welcome to Orbx Milford Sound in the rain. There's so much in the New Zealand Orbx package it's difficult to know where to start, so I thought I'd start here because it's a particular interest of mine about wet runways. Runways that are depicted as being wet under Rex weather conditions. As you can see here, we have a wet taxiway and the runway itself is also coated with Rex textures. Apparently the wet runway that Rex draws depends upon the original runway product that you have installed. This is very difficult to recreate, especially with the add-on airports which seem to draw their own taxiways, their own runways using their own specific textures which Rex cannot and will not override. Anyway, here we are, Milford Sound, which was discovered, if you like, on November 17th, 1938 by Arthur Bradshaw, who was piloting a puss moth. With the advent of World War II, any further development for air operations into the Fjord was delayed, and not until August 1951 was the Fjord airstrip, which was a sand strip, discovered again, and discovered by Fred Popeye Lucas, who then landed on a sand spit and sparked the addition of an airstrip for use by his company to expand tourism into Milford Sound. The airstrip was constructed initially 503 metres in length, with the first official landing achieved in May 1952. Over the years the airstrip has been upgraded and lengthened till today it's 792 metres. Milford Sound is a small but very busy airport. There's a substantial daily charter aircraft and light aircraft between Queenstown. Helicopters are also very active here. Due to its location amongst precipitous terrain, it's restricted to day VFR. Now this aircraft I'm flying is the Waco YMF5D. This for me is an extremely desirable aircraft. The Waco offers an exciting combination of performance, style and exclusivity, representing a new pinnacle for the Waco brand. This model has been sharpened, refined throughout in every detail. The result is an aircraft that offers electrifying levels of performance combined with luxurious accommodation. If you're seeking the enchantment of open cockpit flying, even in the rain, the ultimate cockpit, look no further than this aircraft. It has a 300 horsepower Jacobs radial 755 7-cylinder radial engine with a 1400 hour TDO. This aircraft is fitted with Garmin IFR avionics suite. It has a wooden fixed pitch 2-blade prop, an LED landing, and LED strobe lights and beacon, and a deluxe leather interior. There's loads of upgrades available with this aircraft. Perfect if you've got about £200,000. Just enjoy it, see what you think. Difficult conditions, crosswind of about 18 knots and heavy rain, thunderstorm, which makes flying this aircraft a challenge. The aircraft has a steel fuselage frame, epoxy coating corrosion proofing, internal steel tube corrosion proofing, forward fuselage has aluminium sidewalls left and right side. You have a front cockpit door, baggage compartment, wood fuselage stringers, tail fins, vertical stabiliser, horizontal stabiliser, balance rudder and elevator control surfaces. There's aluminium ailerons, steerable tail gear, shock spring landing gear, we'll be needing that shortly, as you will see. Cleveland wheels and brakes. The wings are wood, spars and rib frame structure. There's a steel interplane and carbene wing struts. Flying and landing wires, stainless steel and hand formed metal fairings. A one-piece rear windshield frame, front cockpit windshield which is removable. Some of the instruments which you can fit, which are not fitted in this aircraft, but at extra cost. You can have a Garmin data link, Garmin touchscreen with a WAAS GPS, a Garmin large screen touchscreen with a WAAS GPS, a Garmin audio panel with 3D audio, and VOR localizer, glide slope and GPS indicator. How about that? I've mentioned the engine and the prop, so the weights are about 2,100 pounds typically equipped. Baggage capacity is just 100 pounds. Gross weight 2,950 pounds with a useful load of 850 pounds. Never exceed speed VNE 240 miles per hour, 186 knots. Cruise speed 105 knots, 122 miles an hour. Stall speed, power off, 51 knots. Have a 48 US gallon fuel tank with optional long range tanks of 72 US gallon. Fuel consumption's about 14 US gallons an hour, typical cruise. G limits, this is the nice one, plus 5.2 Gs to minus 2.1 Gs. Quite aerobatic. So I have to do a go around. Just was not happy with this landing, but I'll shut up now and you can listen to the engine and watch the go around and finals. As you can see by the windsock, there's a proper crosswind going on here. Cautions that are reported on the approach charts are marked wind shear in northwest and south wind conditions over 15 knots, which is exactly what we have here now. Actually about 18 to 20 knots. There's aerials and guy wires 18 metres east of the helicopter area. High trees on the south side. Pilots are advised to exercise extreme caution due to the restricted flight path, rising terrain and downdraft. Great fun. Enjoy. And of course, if you get on the grass, you'll slip and slide even more. That's exactly what happened here. Good old tail wheel steering. Thank you for that. Of course, with a restricted forward view classic aircraft like this, you have to weave to the left and to the right so you can get a view ahead. Observers will notice we have a dry runway and taxiway now, but the texture has improved. I have no idea. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and there's lots more to come from this superb package. Your imagination really is your only limitation. Have fun and bye for now.